Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to duplicate items, or raw materials should I say, in Fallout 4. The only thing you're going to need for this is your workshop and the materials contained within. So anything in your junk that's considered like a raw material, unlike this alarm clock, which is the actual junk itself that contains the raw material. If you did break it down, which you can see right here, this alarm clock is made up of aluminium, glass, spring, and nuclear material. So if you were to break that down, you'd get all those resources, and these are the kind of resources you can duplicate. But for this video, I'm just going to be using acid as it's at the top of my list, and it's the smallest amount that I've got here so far. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the acid out of the workshop inventory and put it into my inventory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into my inventory, and as you can see, I'm in my junk section already, and I've got the acid in here. So all I'm going to do is just press R on PC to drop it. Press whatever the allocated button is for dropping it on console, because this also does work on console, I did forget to mention. So then we just drop it. So if something like this happens, you don't have to worry, because with the way that this glitch works, you can actually duplicate each and every single one that's dropped. Or what you can do is you just pick it all back up, head back into your inventory, and then drop it once again as the full stack. And then the whole stack just is all dropped all in one go here. And now for the slightly more annoying part of this glitch, which takes a bit more getting used to, is I'm going to head into my workshop. So the actual editing of buildings and stuff like that into that menu. I'm just going to hover over my selected material. And as you can see at the bottom, I've got the options to select it, store it, scrap it, and exit. We don't worry about the select or the exit. We just want to worry about the scrap and the store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap it, but I'm also going to store it at the same time. Now, the way that I found out works best in terms of doing this is when you're scrapping, when you press the initial button to scrap it, and then as soon as you let go of the scrap button is when you press and hold the store, and you keep hold of store, because what's going to happen is we're going to have two menus pop up, and I suppose you'll just see in the example. So I'm going to try right now. It might not work first time, but that's fine. You'll just see me struggle as well. So I'm holding down the scrap, and then I'm pressing the store. It didn't work that time because it only came up with one menu. And once again, it didn't work here. And as you can see now, I've got both menus up, and I'm holding the store button. So not the scrap one. I already let go of scrap, and I'm just holding on store. If I let go of store now, that's what happens. I lose that second menu. So we want to have both menus up. So we'll just try again. And there we go. So what you want to do now is either on PC, just use your cursor to press on scrap, or just press enter to scrap. So we're going to scrap 7 acid. And then once again, you can use the cursor or just use arrow keys and hover onto yes. And then also press enter on that. So essentially what we've done now is scrapped 7 acid, but we've also stored 7 acid. So now if we look into our workshop inventory, so if I just press transfer, as you can see, we've got 14 acid. So we've done the glitch correctly. So the only hard part about this is just fiddling with the store and the scrap mechanic. This is working as of the latest patch, which I do believe is the next gen patch. So feel free to duplicate any of the materials that you please. I've personally duplicated all of the ones that I would have used for buildings or any like weapon mods, armor mods, and power armor mods. But you can duplicate your raw materials for whatever you feel like you're going to use them for. So that's all for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and yeah, see you in the next one.